Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. Just hanging out today. And yeah, we're going to see where it goes. Keeping you guys updated with everything regarding surgery, just general health, how I'm feeling, side effects, things of that nature. So if you're new here, I did have brain surgery the other day. I believe it's actually officially 4 weeks finally since, or not 4 weeks, 2 weeks, and I'm gonna leave that error in because nothing's perfect. But 2 weeks since brain surgery, and I'm feeling better, and slowly am improving every single day. So yeah, kind of just hanging out. I'm on a bit of a restriction as to what I'm allowed to do. They don't want to increase my blood pressure too much and cause any bleeding, basically. So, with that being said, I'm going to continue to share with you guys. But before I continue, if you could think about subscribing to the channel, it'd be appreciated a lot. Hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know when I release something new so I can tell you guys more about my journey as well as just other stuff, trying new things. Tell me what you guys like, what you don't like. I'm really not worried about any sort of, I guess, negative commentary, because if something flops, it flops. But that's life, Not everything is successful, and I'm trying to just see what works for me. Um, if the audio or video is bad, I apologize. I am working with limited resources, and my computer daily wants to fail on me. So, yeah, I'm keeping you guys updated as much as possible, and I'm just gonna adjust this because it looks absolutely terrible. But anyway, past few days been the restrictions have been lifted. Um, I think like yesterday, right? So, because I got my staples out. If you weren't aware, I had staples in my scalp because I had brain surgery. Obviously, I have to have access to the skull. So, they pulled all the stitches on the back of my head. It's a little swollen, a little tender, but other than that, pretty, pretty whatever compared to having brain surgery, I guess. So everything's healed up, closed up nice, which is great. Good news. Don't have to worry about reopening anything like that. And I was able to take a shower last night, a real shower where I didn't have to like be super super gentle and not touch anything. I was able to actually like wash my hair, and it was something very special about that. And of course, as I mentioned, a shower, the one right next to me is going off, so that will probably be for the rest of the video if you can hear it. I apologize, but it is what it is. I have time to do certain things, and right now is the time to record you guys. Unfortunately, you are gonna be listening to a shower. Um, I like to try to talk about things off the cuff a little bit and just kind of free ball. Yeah, I just said that. Free ball, free flow, thoughts. And I've noticed recently, I would say that a lot of things that I'm consuming, whether it's on social media or just like on the internet in general, a lot of people are just copying each other, and that's cool. I think some people are better at like recreating something than other people, but there also seems to be almost like an unwritten script almost that people are taking other people's videos and recreating them, and in like and then it's different because they made it, and the graphics are different, and the script is slightly different, or it has a AI voiceover instead. And I'm not really too fond of that. I think that it's more genuine to actually tell you what I think, how I feel, and how I'm, getting along in life, than to just look at what's most popular and just try to like hop on the bandwagon almost, and I guess ride on the coattails of someone else's work. So even if I don't get out there and I'm not rich and famous or whatever the hell people become off of, social media platforms, I'm being me, and I hope that you guys appreciate it from the people that I have heard from. I have had nothing but positive stuff, so thank you. One, first off, because people don't have to be positive, and they choose to be. So that's something that I've learned, especially as someone who was very hesitant about putting myself out there online. And I think that I've grown a great appreciation for all of the people that do actually show their daily lives or their real lives. And because even though it's pretty easy in a sense, like you're being who you are, that's hard to do to other people. Like, you're going to get judged whether people comment or don't. People are going to judge you. People are going to make like a predisposition. They're going to be predisposed and think, oh, this person is this way, so therefore I don't like them. And that's fine. You know, people make, judgment calls, and I'm not innocent, but I think that it's definitely it's very, I'm trying to think of how to say this. I would say empowering to make something original. So when you see other people that do it, even if it's a little cringy or a little weird, think about all of the people that thought about doing it but decided not to because, you know, they were too nervous about being judged or didn't want to put themselves out there, and this person did. So that's what I'm trying to do in a sense, just being me though. I'm not looking for, like viral trends, whatever. I'm just trying to tell you guys about my life. There's not really much viral about brain surgery. The fact of the matter is it happened. I have epilepsy, and I've lived with it for a long time. So, now my time has come where I've had a great healthcare team that has monitored me, and I've gone through tons of testing, and I'm in a good spot now. So, you know, I want to share that with all of you guys because I don't know who watches this type of stuff. And if you have a health issue and you feel like or it doesn't even have to be health, any issue, you feel like there's no end in sight. I was diagnosed a little bit after 5 years old. I'm in my mid 20s, basically, almost. And so you're talking about 20 years of being told that, like, you're going to have seizures, you're going to rely on other people for base almost everything. You're not going to be able to, like, go to your own job because you can't drive. I was told that, like, I would lose or not my right side, but my left side, because it's on the right side of my brain. Everything controls the opposite side. Weird. But that I could lose, vision in my left side, lose coordination on my left arm and leg, and slurred speech and other side effects. And then, we wait all these years, and tech has advanced tremendously, and they tell me this is operable, we can do something about it. So that was really special, and so this is the easy part. I'm sharing with you guys because the hard part is over. I did all the hard stuff. Everybody's, oh, the surgery, this, that, the other thing. 3 brain surgeries in the span of like 6 months. That's a blip of time. I was in the hospital for a total of like 18 days for all 3 of those surgeries. So that's nothing. That's nothing at all in comparison to 20 years. So, I want you to just think about that. Think about all of the things that you've overcome and how much you're capable of. So, with that being said, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to be motivational in a sense, but also trying to be genuine. And we're balling on a budget, so the cinematography is not great, but it is what it is right now. With that being said, if you are going through an obstacle that feels insurmountable, I want you to know that I personally believe in your ability to do something about it and do something great. So do not listen to the naysayers. Do not let them tell you no. You can do something great. I believe in you. And I'm going to keep fighting my fight. I'm getting better every single day. I will continue to keep you all updated. So I'm not quitting on myself or you guys. Do not quit on yourself. Do not quit on me. We can hold each other accountable on that sense. And with that being said, I hope you all stay safe, and I will talk to you all very soon. Have a great rest of your day.